Hello and welcome to Maths by SAS. This is my ninth lesson of D2, chapter number 2, exercise 2E, that is about solving simultaneous linear equations, elimination method. If you find any difficulty in understanding that what is the elimination method and how to solve any system of linear equations by elimination method, you have to watch the previous lesson, for which I'll give the link in the description box, because for the better understanding of lessons of mathematics, it's really important to integrate the lesson with the previous lesson. Let me read first part of the question and let me compare the question from the book. Question 6a part says 4x minus y minus 7 equals to 0 and 4x plus 3y minus 11 equals to 0. Okay, let's go to the solution of this question. And as the question says, we have to use the elimination method. First of all, what we have to do, we have to write the equation in standard form by shifting the constants to other side. So equation 1 will take the form 4x minus y equals to 7 and 4x plus 3y equals to 11. Now the constants are at the proper place. After this, what we have to do, we have to observe the coefficients of x and y in both the equations. If we look at the coefficient of x, which is 4 in the first equation, and coefficient of x is 4 in the second equation as well, coefficients are same with the same sign. So recall the rule that same coefficient, same signs, we have to subtract the equations. So for that, what I will be doing, I will be changing the sign of second equation. This is the positive sign, it will become negative, and this will also become negative. And now what we have to do, we have to solve these two equations with the new signs, okay, or the changed signs. Now, if we observe the equation, we can see that this 4 is with the positive sign, this 4 is with the negative sign. So I can get rid of one of the variable at this stage, and now I will left with y only. Minus 1 and minus 3 will give me minus 4y equals to 7 minus 11 is minus 4. Now, in order to get value of y, what I have to do, I have to shift this 4 to other side. Y equals to minus 4 upon minus 4. So minus sign will be going according to the rules of integers, and 4 ones are and 4 ones are. So y equals to 1. So the value of one of the variable is 1. So what I have to do now is that I have to replace the value of y 1 in any one of the equations. It's good to write the numbers of equations. Okay, and now I have to write that replace y equals to 1 in equation 1 So what we have to do now is that 4x minus y equals to 7. As value of y is 1, 4x minus 1 equals to 7. Shift minus 1 to other side. 4x equals to 1 plus 7. 4x equals to 8. And now I have to shift this 4 to other side. X equals to 8 by 4, or 4 ones are or 4 twos are, and x equals to 2. So the value of the other unknown or other variable of the question is x equals to 2. So the solution for this situation is x equals to 2 and y equals to 1. Very easy questions and important part of your O-level examination. So please, you should have the good understanding of this lesson. Let me move to the second question and let me compare the question with the book. Question says that 7x plus 2y minus 33 equals to 0 and 3y minus 7x minus 17 equals to 0. If we look at the equations carefully, we can see that one thing that we have to shift the constant to other side, and secondly, if we observe the x term, they are not placed at the proper place, so we have to shift constant to the other side, and we have to rearrange the left side of the equation as well. So let me move to the solution of question. From equation 1 we can write it in the form 7x plus 2y equals to 33. And now if we look at the second equation, first of all I have to shift this 17 to other side, and when I will be shifting 17 to other side, equation will take the form 3y minus 7x equals to 17. Now what we have to do, we have to place the like terms under like terms. So I have to write minus 7x in the beginning plus 3y later equals to 17. Now both the equations are in standard form with variables at the proper place and the constants at their proper place. Now after this, what we have to do, we have to compare the coefficients of both the equations for both the variables. If we look at coefficient of x in the first equation is 7 and coefficient of x in the second equation is minus 7. So the rule is same coefficient, opposite signs, add up the equations. So what I will be doing, I will be adding up these two equations. Let me draw the line here. Okay, and when I will be adding up the equations, means no change in the signs, 7 with positive sign, 7 with negative sign, so I can remove x terms here. Okay, and I will have just one variable with me. The whole equation will be in one variable, that is y. 2 plus 3 is 5, so it will give me 5y equals to 7 plus 3 is 10. 3 plus 1 is 4 and 1 carry, that will give me 5y equals to 50. Now in order to get value of y, what I have to do, I have to shift this y to other side. Y equals to 50 by 5. Now I have to read the table of 5 ones are and 5 tens are. So value of one of the variable is y equals to 10, and let me block this answer. And now in order to get the value of the second variable, other variable, I have to replace y equals to 10 in any one of the equations. And suppose this is equation 1 and this is equation 2. Okay, now replace y equals to 10 in equation 1. Replace y equals to 10 in equation 1 in order to get value of the other variable, that is x. So equation will take the form 7x plus 2y equals to 33, or 7x plus 2 into 10 equals to 33. 7x plus 20 equals to 33. Shift 20 to other side. 7x equals to 33 minus 20, that is 3 minus 0 is 3, and this is 13. 7x equals to 13, or x equals to 13 by 7, and 13 by 7 will give me, I hope, 1 whole 6 by 7, but let me reassure this. 7 ones are 7 and 13 minus 7 is 6, so 1 whole 6 by 7. So the solution for this equation is x equals to 1 whole 6 by 7 and y equals to 10. I hope you are clear about this question, and let's quickly move to the next part of the question, and that is, let me compare the question from the book. C part is 5x minus 3y minus 2 equals to 0 and x plus 5y minus 6 equals to 0. First of all, what we have to do, we have to shift these constants to other side by changing the sign. Shift the constants. So the first equation will take the form 5x minus 3y equals to 2, and the second equation will take the form x plus 5y equals to positive 6. Now after this, what we have to do, we have to think about that how we are going to solve these two equations. We can see that the coefficient of x in equation 1 is 5 and equation 2 is 1, and the coefficient of y is minus 3 in the first equation and 5 in the second equation. So I have to balance the coefficient of any one of the variable. So what I will be doing, if I'm multiplying equation 2 by 5, I have to perform less working. This is equation 1 and this is equation 2. Now what I will be doing, I will be multiplying equation 2 by 5. I will take the second equation, x plus 5y equals to 6, and what I will be doing, I will be multiplying this equation by 5 in order to balance the coefficients. So equation will take the form 5x plus 25y equals to 6 times 5, or 5 times 6 is 30. Okay, now let me block this equation, and this is equation 3. This is equation number 3. Now what I have to do, I have to solve equation 1 and equation 3. So the question will take the form 5x minus 3y equals to 2, and 5x plus 25y equals to 30. Now if you observe the coefficients of x in both the equations, we can see that both the equations are having coefficient positive 5. So same coefficient, same sign. What I have to do, I have to change the sign of second equation, or I have to subtract the equations. So this is the change sign, this is the change sign, and 30 has a positive sign. Let me draw the line here. Okay, and then what we have to do, we can see that here in the question 5 has a positive sign, 5 has a negative sign, so we can cancel x terms and I will left with only y with me. Now both the coefficients are having negative signs, so we are going to add them up. 25 plus 3 is 28. 28y with minus sign equals to 2 minus 30 will be minus 28. Now what I have to do, I have to shift this minus 28 to other side. So y equals to minus 28 by minus 28. This minus sign will be going with the minus sign. So y equals to 28 one times. So value of y is 1. Value of y is 1. Now what we have to do, in order to get value of the other variable, I have to take any one of the equations, and I will be preferably taking equation 1. Replace y equals to 1 in equation 1. So the question will take the form 5x minus 3y equals to 2. 5 into x minus 3 into 1 equals to 2. 5x minus 3 equals to 2. Shift 3 to other side. 5x equals to 2 plus 3. 5x equals to 5. In order to get value of x, shift this 5 to other side, and equation will take the form x equals to 5 upon 5, or 1. So the value of x will be 1. So the solution for this question is x equals to 1 and y equals to 1. I hope you are clear about today's lesson. For next difficulty level, please catch me in the next class. Watch my lesson, like, share and subscribe the channel, and press bell icon to get the notification of every lesson in time. Thank you very much.